Paige, how are you? Hi, how are you guys? Hey Veronica, how are you? Sorry guys, I'm trying to look through your stuff and it goes so quick. So if I don't answer you, don't get mad at me. Hawaii, how are you? Hey Gina, how are you? Hey JJ, thank you so much for all the support on the song. So many people message me like, I heard this song through JJ's live, or I heard this like through like your post, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Where have I been? I mean, I've been here. I don't really go live much because I think everyone's like crazy. Not you guys, but you know, just in general. And I was like, I need to a step away from this. I'm just really not a drama person. And like, you know, if you know me, I like to do what I do and create and sing and dance and do my songs. And of course, you know, of course, I hope people like it, you know, but I used to come on here more and do this kind of stuff. It's just, I feel like it's nuts. So I try to step away, do my thing, and then come back, you know. But I want to come on and thank you guys for all the support on my new song. And it's funny, like stepping away was so helpful for me because I was able to like clear my mind so much better to really like write and record. And I have not been able to write music like this in years. Like, and I feel like because I was so overwhelmed with like all the stuff on the internet that like every time I was like sitting in a studio session, I couldn't even like focus really good. My brain was always thinking of so many other things. And I feel like the last couple of months I really like let myself just breathe and you know. You're from Australia. Oh my God, that's so cool. I'm coming back to Australia in a couple of weeks. So, what part of Australia are you in? Maybe we can meet. Melbourne, okay. I'll be in like the Gold Coast, in that area. That's where I like usually am. So I'm not sure how far that is from you. Hey Pass, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. Hi Jody. Thank you so much. That's funny, I'll be there in March too. Maybe you'll find me. Appreciate it. Tony with BTS, that'd be amazing. Imagine. Someone said, are you performing in California? My plan after I release my album is to do like a big show in New York City with all my new music. So that's really the only thing like I have planned right now. And then I'll kind of see from there, obviously, depending on how everything does and how the songs move. But my plan is to probably release 2 or 3 more singles, and then in May release like the whole project. And I feel like this record is actually on the album, even though it's a single right now. So if you love this one, I think you're gonna like the rest too. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Thank you so much. I'm sorry for your loss. Las Vegas would be nice. I love Vegas. Patricia. No, I'm not signed to a label. For Sony, I never had a meeting with Sony. But that'd be cool. From Akatar, I don't know who that is. Perform in Michigan. That'd be cool. I'd love to perform everywhere. I haven't been on tour in like a really long time. So, that'd be nice. For the rest of my Portugal, yeah, let's do everywhere, guys. Let's do it everywhere. You're the reason hope feels real. The calm inside my breath. And every step beside you feels like home I never had. I'm from New York originally, but I live in Florida now. Just me. Oh, Ashley, hope you're doing well. So it's so funny when I wrote this record, like I knew it was good. I was like, all right, this is a strong chorus, you know. And I started recording it, and I was like a little like unsure about it. Like when I first did the demo, like I was like, I don't know, like. And then once we finished it, and obviously I did all the harmonies and the background vocals, and it like just like took it to a whole another place. It was crazy, like the difference. So now like hearing it like this from like where it first started from, it's so like crazy, because on my album obviously you haven't heard any other songs yet, but this wasn't actually my favorite one. And it's like I was like, it's funny because I knew I wanted to release this one on Valentine's Day, and I was like, like I don't know if I want that to be the first one that comes out. Like I was like really torn, you know. And now I'm like, oh no, are the other one's like gonna compare to this, you know? And it's funny because this wasn't my first like choice of the ones I had. And now, of course, yeah, it's on like my top. Like, so now I'm comparing to the other songs to this one as I'm going back and listening to them. And I'm like, oh no, is this one not as strong? But they're different, you know? I kind of like set the album where this is like the bigger ballady kind of record. There's a lot of ballads on it, but the other ones are a little bit more like, like, I'm just gonna play you like an instrumental of something, like what I mean. Meaning like this one has like the full orchestra and the strings and like, you know, almost like the 90s kind of feel, if that makes sense, like with the big like jump in the chorus, the big notes, you know. Whereas like the other ones are more like more modern, I would say, you know, if that makes sense. You know, I wasn't looking for a moment like this. Just a little sneak peek. So they're pretty. Excuse me. No barking. They're pretty, but they're there's one other one actually that's big too. Another like. There's another big ballad. I'm explaining this so bad, I know. My friend from Sony that's watching this probably right now is like, sir, you're going to have to explain this better. I know. I don't want to give it away, you know. It makes sense in my mind, but when I'm explaining it, probably doesn't. So. I'm excited for everyone to hear everything, though. Because it's a beautiful project, a lot of like really beautiful records. Beach scenes, was that filmed in Australia or in Florida? Yeah. And it was actually freezing, of course. The day I have to film, so I'm like, of course. My luck, I'm like, so we get to the beach at like, I want to say 6 a.m. because he's like, let's get there like right before, like, you know, it's still pitch dark, but we want to like catch that moment when the sun starts to come through, right? And like, we get on the beach, you know, and it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like all the B-roll stuff. And I'm literally like shivering, you know, and I'm like, oh no, this is gonna look horrible now. You know, I'm supposed to look like walking on the beach and it's beautiful and sunny, and I'm literally like, but we captured some good moments. So, and it's funny because the water was actually warm, which was crazy. So when he first was like, what about like just walking through like the water? I was like, oh, the water right now, like, crazy, you know? And so when I put my feet in the water, I was actually, it was like warm in there. I was like, let me stay in here instead. Which is odd, right? Because it's so cold out. Hi, Liv, how are you? Hey, Gigi, how are you? Hey, Sienna, what's up? So thank you guys. Yeah, thanks for sharing it. It really does help. I know people a lot of people will say, I don't have a lot of followers, so hey, Laverne. So it doesn't matter. I'm like, it does though, because you never know. Even if one person on yours hears that, and that person shares it with someone else, and it continues to grow. I don't know if JJ's still on here, but so many people messaged me that they found the song, through her videos. So it does really make a difference. It's so funny that you guys found it through her. Oh, you're here. I was like, I don't know if you were still in here. And it's so funny with just in the way music is in general right now. Obviously, I don't know if you guys know this, but years ago, I was in a boy band and I had toured and opened up with Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez and so many big people, and I got to do a lot of amazing things. And that was before TikTok and all the things, and that was just a different, honestly, time where you just got booked, through your agent and your talent and stuff. And now you have to be so much more what's the word you really have to ask for more help now. You need people now more than ever, because industry people don't just take your song because they think it's amazing and blow it up, unless obviously you're already a huge star, and that doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's just makes a huge difference. It really does. So thank you guys for sharing it and posting stuff to it, and it really means a lot. And I hate asking people, so Mom and Dad are good. Oh, thanks, Melissa. Inspiration. Oh my goodness, you can't ask me that. You can't ask me that. So I wanted to do a album of love songs, because I never do. Because I don't like to fall in love, which is funny, I know. Because falling in love is so stressful, It's so stressful. So it's so funny, because this summer I was honestly, I've got to go on some dates, because I've got to get some inspiration to write again, because it is, when you're not in love, and I know that sounds crazy, but I feel my earlier career, when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, was so successful. I was able to do so much because, I really didn't date. So I had no distraction. Because you know, like when you start talking to someone and then like you're waiting for them to answer and then you don't know why they don't answer and you're like, are they upset? And like you're wasting, you don't realize how much time of the day is going by that you've spent thinking of this person, you know, instead of like, you know, going for your own dreams and goals and like focusing on yourself. And so I always had this thing that like every time you're dating someone, it's a distraction, you know, because it kind of is. Because like dating, it is like unfortunately such a game for so many people. Not for me, which is why I'm the worst person to date, because I don't, even though people are like, no, I don't want to play a game, but everybody wants to play a fucking game. And then when you don't play a game, you're too easy, and then they walk all over you, and it's just like, you know, a fucking mess. So, I'm happy you guys love it. So, that being said, I was like, you know what, like, I'm gonna have to, like, you know, do this again to get some, you know, inspiration. And I literally was able to write, like, on speed, you know, like, so much faster than ever. So this specific song actually isn't about someone. There wasn't anyone I dated that was like, I'm marrying them tomorrow. But I was inspired by the idea of love, and, you know, it would be the record that I would sing to the person that I was going to marry, if that makes sense. That's kind of the way I wrote it, like, you know, that was kind of the inspiration behind it, so, not a specific person, if that helps you. But, so, funny, like, I love to dance, you know, so the first line I wrote was, for the rest of my life, I want to dance with you, because dance is a huge part of my life, obviously. And so, you know, when you think about, like, the song, or, like, when you're going to marry someone, you know, that was the first thing that kind of came to me. Thank you, ballet girl. So yeah, that's where I came from. What I think of the Super Bowl, so I loved the Super Bowl, which and people were like, you did, but I like love dancing, so like you can't go by me. Because I just like love anything that has a lot of dancing in it. So I was just like, loved everybody was dancing the whole, you know, 11 minutes, and I had so many friends in it too. So I don't know if I was biased to it a little bit, but like seeing them up there, like at the Super Bowl was like so cool. And people that have been in my music videos, it was just like, hey, Christy was just like really special. I knew it was so special for them. So I loved it. And I loved at the end when like all the flags came out. I thought it was really special. And honestly, like, because don't take this the wrong way, but he's not like to me like a performer. So I think I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't think it was going to be as good, if that makes sense. Because again, like if you're not a dancer, and he's obviously like a Spanish rapper, like what are you going to do for 11 minutes? That's going to be like a Super Bowl type of worthy. It's hard. And so I really give like a lot of kudos to the choreographer and stuff too, that like put it together that way and like made it like, I almost felt like I was watching like a West Side Story vibes, like, you know, like in the way that like he really like included like the dancing, but like then his culture and like his story and like, yeah. I was surprisingly impressed, if that's the word. Because I am the kind of person that like, to me the Super Bowl's meant for like a performer. And I know people be like, I just, again, because I love dancing, I don't really like need to see someone stand there and sing for 11 minutes. Presley. I mean, that's just my personal opinion, so I am a big, like, you know, like Madonna, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez. Like, those are the people I would gravitate more to towards for a Super Bowl, just because I think it's about the show. So when I found out he was doing it, I was like kind of shocked. Like, wow, like what is he gonna like do? And when I watched it, I literally was jamming in my house. I was like, I rewound it like 3 or 4 times. I loved when he was like on the car and all the dancers on the floor, and then when they did like the whole kind of like there was like a section I posted it like it was like they were like all like around the grass and like all the dancers were circling and moving. It was really cool. I liked it. I did wish though that when Ricky Martin came out, I was waiting for it to go un, dos, tres, da, 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 da. Like I was waiting for it. I'm like, come on. I feel like the place would have went nuts. Just because like obviously his older records are super iconic, you know what I mean? And so, again, you know, of course, you know what I mean? Not everyone's going to love everything, and there's different strokes for different folks, you know? And I get all that. But I always try to find the good in something, not the bad. I feel like that's what a lot of people do now. It's like everyone's just trying to find the bad. Like no matter what anyone does, you're not going to fully love it. So, you know, if I did a Super Bowl one day, like not everyone's going to love it, but you might find something in it that you like, you know? So instead of looking at all the wrong things or like, I didn't like, you know, how someone said, you didn't like Lady Gaga's hair or you didn't like that, you know, we're never going to love everything, you know, but like, I think like if we're always focused on the wrong things instead of the good, you know, it just, I feel like people want to find that now, you know, because everyone's like looking to complain about something, which is so funny. I was saying that's why I don't really go live and stuff a lot. Because I just always feel like that's what it is. Like, there's just so much like, you know. Can you ask me a question to make sure I'm real? Sure. What's up? Thank you, Sierra. No, I know, square one. I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying, like, it's more like everyone's always, like, looking at those things. I didn't mean it, like, intentionally to you. What type of love songs do I like to write? Well, my album is, I don't have a title for it yet because I haven't decided on the exact name, but it's about, hey Jen, Broadway. I used to do like a lot of musical theater when I was younger. It's about the journey of love, kind of, the album. So like it starts with, you know, like when you first like really like somebody, and then it goes into falling in love with them, and then marrying them, and then getting your heart broken a bit, and then going through that kind of like phase, and then there's like an ending to it, you know. So it's a bit of a journey. Hey Ben. Oh, he's at FIU? That's awesome. What's his name? Hey, Joseph. I don't know if you're still in here. So Joseph was my first makeup artist ever in California. So like one of my first music videos as like when I first started like after the boy band, when I was like a solo artist. And really good. You know how hard it is to find someone like, and I know people be like, you don't need makeup, but like in videos you do because the camera, hi baby, the camera quality is so like good that like you do need it with all the lights and stuff, even though people are like, you don't, I'm like, you do, trust me, because I've done it without, and I'm like, oh shit. Come here, why you say hi to everybody? Come here, look at the camera. Come here. Okay, you can kiss him. Okay. Can you come here? Come back. Come here. Come here, look. Can you look in the camera? Look, right there. Oh, you're a good girl. Okay. Okay, I love you too. Okay. Alright. Okay. Can you look at the camera one more time because you're so cute? I want them to see how cute you are. Come on, look at the camera one more time so they can see how cute you are. Wrestling. She's not gonna look. Alright, no more kisses. So good girl. Alright, good girl. Alright. Okay. It's a girl. Always girl dogs. You know why I always get girl dogs? I have this thing where I'm like, I just always had girl dogs since I'm little, and I can't like imagine the boy with like, you know, like when they like, pick up their leg. Though I would have loved to have two, because you know her name is Presley, and I'd love to get like a boy and name him Elvis, but I could never do two dogs. I can't even take care of one. That's my little girl. Hey Linda, I'm so sorry for your loss. What's your son's name, Jen? I'm sorry I missed it if you said it before. She is sleepy. The dog is so fucking spoiled, so like if I'm not fully like Darian Brown, does he sing? Send me his Instagram, I'll check out his stuff. So my dog will not literally fucking sleep unless like I'm in full like blankets, everything, the lights are shut, so like we're spoiled, it's not even normal. Mine's not the shower tonight, Press. Once I start coming out with music, oh my god, I've been doing music since I'm 18. Long time. Yeah, shoot me a message for sure. On Instagram though, because I check them better on there. I know everybody loves TikTok. I know. I'll dance with you. Never stayed for long, but then you took my hand and suddenly the world made sense. Thank you, Carmen. Am I AI? No, but thank you. I wish. You're the reason hope feels real. The calm inside my breath. And every step. My cousin is an Italian producer. Would you pair if you're ever interested? Yeah, for sure. That'd be cool. I'm not that far from Jupiter. Maybe like an hour. I'm in South Florida. Oh, thank you, Sherry. If you guys are gonna give me some so many compliments. Might have to come on live more. Los Angeles. I haven't been to LA in so long. Do you own a recording studio? I did write this song. I did. I know, it's crazy. I can't believe I wrote it too. Honestly. A couple of times I was listening to it, I'm like... Thank you, Natalie. I don't even want to say this is the worst excuse, but my voice is literally killing me. I recorded yesterday. I don't know if I was getting laryngitis or what, but I have to record again this week, so like I would sound horrible right now. And if I was gonna sing, like, I want to get the microphone and like I want to do it right, you know. Next for me, I'm coming out with the whole album. Guys, I'm so sorry I don't want to yawn in front of you. I'm coming out with an album, and so I am Italian and Irish. Probably my next single off the album will come out in about maybe 4 weeks, because I want to give this one still time to like circulate. So right now, that's what I'm working on. I've written almost all the songs on it, but I've only recorded like maybe I'm about 4 in. So, because every song, it does take long. Like I know people don't realize that. Like, and obviously the producers and stuff that I'm working with, they are working with other people. So it's not like they're solely just focused on my project. So sometimes I have to wait my turn a little too. I'm like, I want to get in, I want to do this. They're like, okay, well, you can't this week. I'm like, why? Cancel everybody. And then, of course, like I said, it goes through a lot of process. Like, so, you record a vocal one day, and then, you go back in, and then you change it, and then you have to wait for that to be edited to start layering and doing your harmonies. And then once that's done, you start working on the track, and then the song has to get mixed. And, you go back and forth on a lot of different versions of it. So it takes a minute to, like, kind of get it to where, you want it to be. That's what I'm focused on. Just listen to your total eclipse of the heart post. Not familiar with the word. Oh, thank you. Yes, for sure. DM me. Wait, hold on. Thank you, Wendy. So will you guys all come to New York in May for my show? What do we think? Can we make it a big one? I haven't performed in a while. And usually my shows are like big with dancers and stuff. I want to do something like a little bit more different, because I want to sing the songs off my new album. They're primarily more slow. There's like 1 or 2, that are more of a bop. But of course, I'll sing some of my other songs too, and some covers. I would do like a full show. Thanks to JJ, you're my favorite artist. That means so much. Thank you. Are those little girls in your video relate to? Yeah, those are my nieces. Yeah. Are you talking about the Always Stay You record? Yeah, those are my nieces. And thank you, Carol. I'm gonna have to make JJ my manager. Shit. Lord knows I've had a lot of managers. Sorry, I was going to my YouTube to pull up that other video to see if that's what you're talking about. We're in New York. I'll probably do it in the city. Frankie and Kevin. So I think that you were talking about these two girls. Whenever you feel it. Oh, of course now it's on fucking me. Hold on. When the nights get heavy and you're every time I bring it back there, oh yeah. Send you a private DM. Please send it to me on Instagram. I don't even know where my DMs go on here. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, they're my sister's kids. Mm-hmm. Live on TikTok? Yeah, I would go live for sure. I don't have anything like specifically planned. I just like, that's what I want to do. Thank you, Michelle. Good night, Dale. How old am I? Oh. You know, like they say, never ask a woman her age. I feel it should be the same for fucking men. They need to extend that, you know? In this world that we're in of equality. I mean, come on now. The promise people made that somehow never stayed for long. But then you took my hand and you're the reason hope feels real. Okay. I honestly haven't gone to my YouTube. I'm just like since I posted the video. There's so many comments on this. This is crazy. So I'm also like, I can't even go through the comments, guys. The amount that I fucking cry, it's terrible. Terrible. And it's crazy too, like how many people said like this is gonna be their wedding like song. So I keep thinking like you're gonna dance like the song that you're gonna have forever, like your wedding song, you know, is gonna be like, isn't that crazy? Like I always wonder, like, do so many singers not realize like how much like their music is a part of other people's lives, you know, like it's someone's wedding song, it's a song that like isn't that crazy? Like I'm always like wonder if they think that, like how I do. So I'm like, you're gonna get married and like, they're gonna be like, you know, like, It's just crazy that I just feel so different this year than I did any other year. Like, and it's funny because everyone's like, you know, like the song went top 20 on iTunes, 14, and of course I want the top 10, you know. And normally I'm like, oh, I really want, but I wasn't even like I was so happy with 14 because I still was like, honestly, I know that like it's gonna have another resurgence, this song. Like, normally the songs, they come out and they kind of fade because it's hard to like keep pushing them. But I feel like with this one, it's just the beginning, you know? Like, I feel like something still huge is gonna happen with it. Like, maybe like it'll be in a big movie or, you know, I don't know. A big celebrity's gonna get married and use it or something crazy, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's gonna go on, you know? Even like my other songs, so like one of my favorite records I have is my record Collide. Like, I love the music video so much because obviously so much dancing. And I just know too, like even with these new songs, it's gonna help like bring all those other songs back too. Because I know people like were seeing this and they're like, oh my god, I didn't know like that he dances and stuff too. So I think that's really cool too, like to see like even people commenting on like my other stuff now that they're finding because of obviously because of this record. But like would you like that? Maybe I bet that you like that. Would you like that? All about you won't get sidetracked. But like but you haven't seen it, you gotta go on YouTube and check it out. I know everyone loves the slow songs. I do too. Well, of course, like, you know, I'm always gonna love to dance, so. That's why I was like, there's gotta be one, like, you know, little bop on the album. So there is one. It's not fast like that. It's more mid-tempo. Motown kind of vibe, but yeah. But I do know that, of course, the other record is the special one. I know. It's something about it's different. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Everyone's asking me too, like my favorite part of the record is actually this. Hold on. And if the music ever fades, I'll still sway you in my arms, because loving you is the rhythm that saved my life, my soul, my heart. Sorry. But I love the big note. And then the drop. For the rest of my life, I'll dance only with you. In the quiet, in the sunlight, in the heartbreak we get through. And then the big back up. So yeah. It's funny, so the original ending too is actually different. It went, I'll dance with you. And then there was another key and it was like, only you. Like it went back down one more time. I got rid of it because I was like, it's too much here. We're getting too fucking crazy. Again, like, I was like, we gotta get rid of that. I wonder if I have it on here. Sometimes I get carried away, you know. I have to like bring myself back fucking down. I have the reference. Let me see. See this right here? I don't know if that was the right one, actually. I don't know, sorry. I might just be talking out of my ass, guys. I might just be talking out of my ass. So, yeah. I don't play any instruments. I wish I did. If I could do like my like I could get on the piano, but like I can't. Like I'd never be like, let me get out on stage and fucking play it. No. I just can't wait for you guys to hear the rest. I can't wait. You know me, I want to be like playing them all. My friend that like kind of like helps me with my Spotify, I was like, you know, like, should I tease something now? And she's like, are you nuts? Tease already? She's like, you did? And I'm like, you know, just to keep it going. She's like, no, like, you didn't give it a, like, you're good. I was like, no, nothing yet. She's like, no. Meanwhile, I'm on here like playing fucking instrumentals of other ones. Oh my god. I'm the worst. But sometimes I feel like, okay, then if you wait too long, people are kind of like over it. Like if like once you have people coming in, you gotta like keep them like coming. So like you don't want to wait too long either, where they're like, all right, like how many times am I gonna listen to for the rest of my life? Like what else you got going on here? Actually, the reason I wanted to do an album because I thought like it was important to have like a body of work, not just like the one record. So we'll see. My album is, I want it to come out in May. So like I'm trying to like really like push it to keep going. It takes a minute, you know. But there will be singles out from it before then. So like right now For the Rest of My Life is out, and then I'll have about 3 more because I want to release like a couple of them as singles first so that they have enough time to really like move. I feel like if I just give out the whole album, then it's just like, it's hard because people don't know what song to really push and like, you know. Yes, I am still an independent artist. Oh my god. It's crazy because I'm yawning, but then I'll be up till like 2 a.m. Yeah, so probably in about like 2 weeks. Oh yeah, I'm up so late, it's nuts. This business is not for the weak. No. Ooh. In about 2 weeks, probably, I'll tease the next one. I don't know what the next one's gonna be though. I'm torn. What do you guys think it should be? I'll give you some options. either like an R&B, this is like R&B kind of like sexier. It's still slow, but it's still love, but it's like a little sexier. Or a more pulled down ballad. I have another one that's like more stripped feeling. It's not as like, you know. It's between those two, really. Really, everybody wants the sexy. So question, you are the triple threat, but which is the most struggle for you? Tell me, okay, so when you mean which is the most struggle for me, like the hardest for me like to do or the hardest for me to achieve? Tell me what you mean by that. Because those are like two different answers. Hey, Frankie. My niece is on here, so don't say anything bad about me. My son is a natural dancer and actor, but singing yes. Okay. So for me, honestly, right now, I'd probably say acting, because I haven't acted in so long, which is crazy, because that's what I actually did first. Growing up, I only did acting, actually. Like, that's what I really did. Like, I thought I was going to be an actor, which is so funny, because now I feel like I haven't done it in so long. I'd be a little, like nervous, you know? Whereas, like, the singing and dancing is just, like, so natural for me, because I do it so much. But yeah, acting. Can I dance, girl? You have no idea. Oh my God. I love me some dancing. Maybe a little, I like that. All right, so you guys are going for the R&B. Seemed like the biggest answer. That's funny. All right. This is the only reason why I'm unsure about the R&B, because I don't want to go from this record straight to that, and then people are like, no, you were onto something, and now you went a little too far. You know what I mean? Even though it's not, it's still beautiful. But I'm like, do I maybe like, you know what I'm saying? It's so confusing. Did you go to college for performance? I wondered why BFM is always the goal for theater. Okay. I went to college for like a year. This is so funny that you bring this up. And don't be upset when I say this. So my parents will kill me too, obviously. I hope they're not on here. I went to college for musical theater. I had a full scholarship, right? Like, God forgive me, but I was like, this is a waste of time. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna waste fucking 4 years right now. Like, I mean, but again, and everyone's different. I already knew how to dance. So, like, the people that were in the theater program, a lot of them, like, obviously do more acting and singing. They did not know how to dance at all. So, like, to me, the dance classes were just like, I'm like, I could fucking teach the class. This is crazy. Not to be cocky, but really. But it was like, I'm like, for this kind of money, like. And then the acting was like so much like, where we were like the first year, like, let's build a house of trees out of our body. Again, everyone's different. I'm just like, I don't want to build a fucking tree out of my body right now and fucking gotta go and be a leaf like this. Like, can we get to like something here? Then I take like music theory, right? Where like, you know, you go and like the teacher, she's on the piano and like now she's like playing the keys and like you have to like translate the note. I was like, oh, I'm fucked here. So that was really hard for me actually. I was like, oh no. So, but again, like I always knew what I wanted to do. So like I knew, I was like, not like that I didn't need it, but I was like, I did feel like I was ready. And I think it's good if you don't feel like you're ready. Like if you don't feel like you're ready to just go out there, go to LA, audition, then you should do it. You know what I mean? Because you're obviously going to learn. But for what I wanted to do, especially in like pop music and stuff, where obviously the theater programs are more based around like musical theater and like voice and diction, and I was trying to get out of singing like, no, like, you know what I mean? I was trying to like, I'm like, that's what I don't want to do. You know, I'm trying to be like, I'm gonna make a change, you know, and in like your voice class and stuff, like they're yelling at you for singing like that. And I'm like, I don't want to sound the way you want me to sound. I'm trying to like sound cool here, you know? But again, like I had taken voice lessons for 10 years, you know, leading into that. So like I knew really like, I had a great voice coach and stuff. Like I had voice coaches in the city and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I was like untrained. And then of course, like I grew up dancing, so I had a lot of training already in that. And like I said, in the acting, I honestly didn't give it enough time because like the first year, like I said, like we were like building our bodies out of like and making it look like we were trees. So I'm just big on, I don't think you need it. I've never been on an audition where they ask you your degree. And I've also seen so many people come out of the programs. Now you're like 21, 22. And I'm like, by the time I was 22, I'd already toured the world. I already was signed to Live Nation. I had signed my first record like deal. I had so many contacts. I had so many connections. And I do feel like in entertainment and music, like getting ahead earlier is really important. So it's funny because my music theory coach, like when I said that I was leaving the school, was like, this is crazy, like you're never going to do a thing. And I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, like, I mean, because I'm leaving the school, like I'm never doing a thing, like, all right, whatever. And like out of the program that I was in, I really became one of like the more like successful people that came out of it, even though I didn't do obviously the whole program. I only went for a year. But again, because I think a lot too of it is just like your determination, your drive. I don't believe that you have to be the most talented person. I don't like, I've seen so many talented, like, amazingly talented people do nothing. Like, and then I've seen people that I'm like, and like they're doing a lot of things just because they hustled more, you know, and luck too, like right place, right time. So I do believe in like there's so much of that too. So, you know, it really depends. Everyone's journey is different, you know. But like I said, yeah, I mean, I've never been on an audition though where they've been like, do you have a degree? They're like, how many followers do you have? Fuck the degree. Mama and my daddy love you. Fucking cute. Wanna go to college? You wanna go to college? No, you stay with Dad. You don't need to go anywhere. I take care of you. I feed you. Everything will be okay. No school for you. No school for you. I feed you. I give you treats. I take you on the walks. We go to camp. No food for you, buddy. And then you go on. When Daddy goes on tour, you come with him? Yeah. You come with Dad, right? It'll be fun. You'll love it. You'll have so much fun. Yeah. Yes, you get so much fun, baby. You'll have such a good time. You make so many friends. Right? Yeah. Oh, so many snorts. Oh, no. I take her on the plane with me, yeah. Well, you gonna come to New York with Dada next week? Wanna go record? Yeah. You gonna come? Okay. Okay. So loud tonight, Russ. Loud, girl, a little lower. A little lower, a little lower. I know. Okay. Okay, alright. I love you too. I'm right here. You can go to night-night. You go night-night. You could go night-night. You could go, okay. Okay. Alright. She's a French bulldog. Daddy's princess. Right? That's Daddy's princess. She's so freaking cute. When's your birthday, Melissa? Yeah, she's blue. She's blue. Let's go. You know that Daddy's a singer? Do you give a fuck? Do you care? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's cool? Same snores, I know. Do you think it's cool that Dada's a singer? No? Okay. Yeah, fuck him. Oh my God. Anyways, guys, it was really fun tonight. Thank you again for all the support on the song. It means so much to me. I can't wait to hear the rest. Keep sharing it. Keep making videos to it if you want. Tell your friends about it. But yeah, great catching up. And thanks again. It really means so much. I'm sorry that I couldn't answer everything and like that I don't answer every comment and stuff, but I do go through them and read them. That's what I do at like 3 a.m. I'm like, and it makes me so happy. So thank you. Good night. I love you. And I can't wait for you to hear all the other ones. All right. Bye. Stay golden. I like that. You hang up. I hate clicking the off. I always feel like I feel mean.
What do we think is gonna happen? Cow.